I love the Power Glove. It's so bad. Yes, The Wizard. You remember that movie? Fred Savage was in it. Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one furry boy. Never! Back at you again in the world gone crazy with the worldwide ick. I hope I can cheer you up because things ain't looking so good out there. So, if in any way I can make this better for you, please let me know. With that said, you are watching my show, the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget, and the only show with a supernatural, super awesome third eye. I mean, why ask why do I keep telling this joke? But if you did, laugh, then thank you. It's Wednesday again, my friends. I want to thank you all for being my YouTube friends once again. I know things are off right now and people are just doing whatever. And I'm sorry that I couldn't be whatever they wanted me to be. So I'm asking you, what do you want to see less of? Put it in the comments. Let me know. And I want to thank you for still clicking that subscribe button and that little bell icon because it's part of the YouTube experience and keeping me as part of your YouTube experience. With that said, let's get right into that movie review. And today's movie is Max Reload and the Nether Blasters. That really rolls off the tongue. I like that. The Nether Blasters. Someone better steal that as their esports team name real quick. It is an hour and 40 minutes, which satisfies my number thingy somewhat. It is an adventure comedy sci-fi that came out the 7th of August. So, yeah, fresh. Scott Conditt and Jeremy Tremp did the writing on this. They are also the directors. It stars Tom Plumley, Hassie Harrison, Joey Morgan, Greg Grunberg, and a few more people in this. It's really decent film for what it is. We'll get into that in just a bit. Let me run down a few more things for you guys. Our production companies were Cineforge Media. It has no distributor because it went straight to, Amazon Prime. So, God bless America, land that I love. And our special effects were done by Foxtrot X-Ray. This is a name I've not heard of before, and I can see why. These guys look like they're using Photoshop, Lightroom, or After Effects or something like that. And for a film this size at this budget, I'm glad that they got somebody who looks like they know what they're doing at least. Better than me. So, good on them. And now for my thoughts on the film. I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. These guys definitely watched FLCL at some point because they definitely copy that. It's got the 8-bit animations that, if you remember, Code Monkeys kind of feel to it, and it's got the comic pages and stuff like that with the heavy cell shading. Reminded me of Borderlands kind of feel, and it's campy, it's cute. I mean, the cast isn't the best actors in the world either. I mean, I've never heard of Tom Plumley or Hassie Harrison or Joey Morgan before, and I've heard of Greg Grunberg through his stand-up. And Will Wheaton and Kevin Smith are in this, but they're not major characters. And Will Wheaton is listed as narrator, which I guess, if you're going to get Will Wheaton to narrate something, I guess, this would be the thing to do. I mean, with his pedigree of, you know, being a Star Trek legend and stuff, which I think he hates when people bring that up. Just to be honest with you. It's basically a very, very goofy movie, and I like it. I do want to... I feel like it's B-movie greatness. It's going to be one of those sleeper hits that, you know, oh, I saw this, tell a friend kind of thing. And think of me as your friend telling you about this movie and going, yeah, it's fun, it's good, it's goofy, it's an hour and 40 minutes, and it's not boring like that last movie with, you know, random country name, random state name, and random 80s band that you've never heard of thing. It's a good movie. It's not bad. I do want to see what CinemaSins thinks, just because, you know, it's a 4.0 out of 10 on IMDb, and it's an 83%, so it's better than a 60% movie. It's in the 70s. It's a decent film. I liked it. It wasn't great, but it's not horrible. And what more can we ask for but something that does break us away from the reality of what is actually going on in the world right now? I'm going to say it's coming high recommend. And this would be a film that, if it did come out, it would have come out in such limited release that I probably would have missed this if not for the Worldwide Ick. So I'm kind of happy that I did get to see it. And I might forget about this in maybe 3 or 4 weeks, but it's something that I'm probably going to have, you know, when it does come to TV or something. I'm going to go, oh yeah, I remember that. It was good. I'm going to leave it at that. This is the justice it gets, and I feel like I did this film justice. So with that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you click that like button. Likes and views are how YouTube works. It's not the way I want it, but it's just the way it is. So remember, all comments are 100% guaranteed response. So you hit me up in the comments and I will respond back to you. And if you're really good and I like what you said, I'll pin you. And you know, I have to ask. I have an Amazon, I have a Patreon. It is not without your support that keeps this channel afloat. Thank you for paying for the computer parts to keep this thing going. I can't do it without you. I don't know how I do it without you. Thank you for paying for the movies, and thank you for supporting my American dream. And with all that said, for a final time, because I say stuff like this in real life, if you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you click that subscribe button and that little bell icon.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye! So, yeah, Foxtrot, our special effects were done by... you know, and it has no audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, which makes me question things, but I don't know what else to say. I've been wondering about that because it gets odd, you know. With that said, with that said, I don't think there's much more I can say about this. It's a decent film. I love all the little throwbacks to it. So, yeah. Oh, please. Stop the, you know, Arcade Heroes.